Hello, and welcome to Team 8353's video recording for Sprint 4. Our team's mission is to educate the Georgia Tech community about its carbon emissions via flight. Today we will be discussing our original Sprint plan, followed by a demonstration of our current product. Here you can see our iteration plan. This document details each of the 5 3-week sprints of development for our project. In Sprint 1, our team basically just wanted to become familiar with the technology we were using, such as API tools, JavaScript frameworks, and GitHub. In Sprint 2, our goal shifted to solid development. We wanted to show you, the potential user of this application, a concrete interface with interactive items. Sprint 3 involved a lot of back-end work, such as playing with sample data. In addition, we began learning about how to effectively display charts in our interface. This leads us to Sprint 4, where we are now. Instead of using sample data, our team's goal was to use actual data in our processes. This means taking items that were collected on carbon emissions via flight at Georgia Tech and displaying them in tables for our interface. We also did more back-end work here so that the data could actually be collected and parsed. The final sprint will include all finishing touches, coming in just a few short weeks. And that brings us to our demo. In Sprint 4, we focus mostly on implementing Google Charts. This means that we have information from the Scheller College of Business, which we've displayed, directly into these charts. As of right now, the data that we have collected is for total CO2 emissions and CO2 emissions by organizational unit. If you hover over each of the graphs, you can see more information displayed. In the future, we're not really sure who to send feedback to, so we're hoping to ask our clients so that it's finalized by the end of the next sprint. If you're to hover over the About or About This Chart sections, both of those hover overs are completely functional. However, we're wanting to add more information later on. In addition, the drop-down menu and the date functionality are both still working completely well. However, these will not change any of the charts, just because of the lack of data we have at this current moment. As we receive more data, the CO2 emissions by organizational unit will also show information for other colleges, not just the Scheller College of Business. They will also show CO2 emissions by trip mileage and top emitters from the graphs below. As of right now, they're placement holders. In addition, our API now runs on Google servers, which has streamlined our development process. Ultimately, what you see here will be pretty much what you see in the final sprint, just with more information added. And that's our demo. Thanks for watching.